Welcome back to Clutch Takes, and today we're going to be talking about U.S. forward Nick Robertson and who is he exactly. Before we start the video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, as well as like the video. Let's try to get 15 likes on this video. Anyways, let's get right into it and find out exactly who this guy is and how good is he. For some of you, you might have heard of Nick Robertson from Steve Dangle's prospect pyramid when he called him a defender when he's actually a forward. Now, Nick Robertson found this out, and him and Steve Dangle made this nice video, and ever since then, he's killed it this year and blew everyone's expectations out of the water. Nick Robertson was drafted in the second round with the 53rd overall pick by the Toronto Maple Leafs in the 2019 NHL entry draft. He's played on the Peterborough Petes, and this year he is absolutely killing it, as him and Semyon Derarchenkov have killed it and led the way for them, as currently Nick Robertson has 23 goals in 22 games, over a goal per game pace, and 35 points, which is pretty incredible from his last year total when he had 55 points and 27 goals all of last season. Nick Robertson currently ranks 5th in the entire OHL in goals, behind Arthur Kaliev among others, mostly because of his games played, as he's played considerably less than the other names on this list. A big reason why Nick Robertson might have not went higher, as most people believe he has a first round talent, is because of his size, as he was only 5'9" and around 160 pounds, which is quite light, and you never know how those players project. Before the NHL draft, a lot of people gave their opinions on Nick Robertson. Chris Peters describes Nick Robertson as shifty, quick, and tenacious. Robertson doesn't have great size, but he has deadly touch that makes him a weapon in the offensive zone and transition. Sam Cosentino describes Nick Robertson as never takes a day off and trying to improve his game in every asset. Cam Robinson describes Nick Robertson as a great skater who blends quick acceleration with quick edges, owns high-end puck skills, vision, and a developing release. One of the youngest players in the crop. So obviously everyone is giving Nick Robertson really high praise as a good skater, as someone who has a really good shot, someone who's really offensively talented. These quotes were also all taken before the draft and before he's had this season where he's definitely improved and taken his game to another level. So I'm pretty sure now all these analysts would change their opinion on Nick Robertson and give him even higher praise as he's become an even better finisher and goal scorer and all-around player. Now, we've all heard about Nick Robertson's offensive game and how shifty he is and how explosive he is. But what about his defensive game? What about that? How good is he in the defensive zone? A scouting report I found on Nick Robertson's defensive game is that Robertson keeps his feet moving and is willing to play his gritty game in all three zones. The effort level cannot be questioned. However, he needs to work on his positioning and discipline. Robertson can get himself out of position by chasing the puck and looking for the big hit. This can leave his man open at times and create some problems. With more time and proper coaching, Sheldon Keefe, he can fix these issues though. He also could use some work in the faceoff circle, especially if he wants to play center at the next level. Robertson's lack of size can be an issue when he supports down low, as he can be overpowered by bigger and more physical forwards. Well, it doesn't help that he's 5'9", but I feel like a player that he can look up to when he comes up to the Toronto Maple Leafs is Trevor Moore, as Trevor Moore is a nice physical player who's a two-way player who uses his big ass to get into the corners, and at the end of the day, defensive play is all about work ethic, and if Nick Robertson already has the work ethic, it's all about being in the right position, and I feel like Sheldon Keefe will put him in the right position and teach him to be a better defensive player. Nick Robertson has been rewarded for his improved play, as he is currently playing on the first line for the World Juniors on Team USA, playing alongside Pinto and Wallstrom, two highly regarded prospects. He is also getting time on the power play, and he has seen results, as through 2 games of play, he has a goal and 2 assists. This is a big opportunity for Nick Robertson to show the world what he can do, as Team USA is a favorite to win it all this year at the World Juniors, and with a strong performance, he could show the world how good of a player he really is. That'll do it for the video. Hope you guys are enjoying the World Juniors as much as we are. We'll be sure to keep you updated on more prospect news or what we think of the tournament.